Greetings, Earthlings. This is Helium Lemon 15. Welcome back to another episode of Endless Ocean Blue World. This is part 45. Today is December the 1st. Happy December, everybody. And, yeah, we're gonna make some more progress on Endless Ocean Blue World. That's kind of a given. But we're going to the north coast of Canada. It's a little bit later in the evening for me. Today's a Saturday. It's about 9:15. One notable thing that did happen today, as today was kind of I have to stay in the house and work on a paper, which it's almost Christmas break, so I'm excited about not having to work on papers for a good, 3 weeks or so. I don't want to have to talk over this cutscene, but this is the cutscene where you learn about whales, blue whales, and their feeding habits. But one notable thing that did happen in my apartment today, and I live with my parents, is that we had a few minor power outages, brownouts I guess they're called, although I've never had to call them that myself. Certain lights in parts of the house, and the refrigerator, and just the electricity to certain parts of the house would just go out, like a power outage. Except it wasn't a blackout because it was very selective. Some lights would stay on. I'm not sure how long the first one lasted because I went out of the house for a second and then it was back on. The second brownout only lasted less than a minute. But it was just interesting. It's quite a treasure to behold. There is a huge and thriving ecosystem hidden here in the freezing waters of the Arctic. Isn't it wonderful? I love that, watching that blue whale swallow that whole shoal of fish in one bite, just with his mouth. That's beautiful. I miss going to the Museum of Natural History and seeing the whale and stuff like that. I don't know, it's just kind of beautiful to watch the natural world. It gives you a sense of perspective, especially huge blue whales. Anyway, speaking of whales, we got to go back to the aquarium and make sure we're making a profit off of this new aquarium in Japan. And we kind of have to invest more and more time into this aquarium as the game goes on, as well as investing time into other profit earning ventures, because we have to reopen the Cavern of the Gods. So Hayako's friend Matilda, or Mathilda, if she's German or Swedish or something, it would be Matilda, will, I guess, join us on a quote-unquote business venture and go look at some turtles. Yeah, so we still have some pretty pathetic visitor numbers, but hopefully we'll get more fame and notoriety for the aquarium, and those numbers will start going up, and this will be more profitable for us. So whoopee, yay! Simulation games, trying to make more profit off of things that don't exist in reality, but they're kind of somewhat soothing and relaxing to just kind of take care of stuff. Oh yeah, she said creatures from the Zahab region depths, so I'm looking for those. I don't know, people play farming simulators, I guess, Stardew Valley, or whatever those games are, and those games are cool, but if you think about it, it's what are you doing? But, oh well, you can't think about video games too hard, which is weird, because I do eventually want to make videos where I review games and stuff. So here's Oceania. We've sold some more maps, and we've completed some more maps. And that's it. And we have a request from Matilda, which is specifically part of a side quest, so we're gonna do that and get it done with. Hello, Matilda. And, hold on. Nice Oreo swimsuit, I guess. Bodysuit. My name is Matilda. I study marine biology, green sea turtle. I can tell you more about it if you have the time. Well, yeah, we have time. Let's go and sit over there. We have a nice straw hatch shading us. Poaching and pollution have dramatically reduced the number of sea turtles. Aw, that's sad. I mean, it's not a surprise by now, like, we're still, like, polluting the world. The habitat that I'm interested in is the northwestern coast of the Zahab region. They come ashore to lay eggs from dusk until dawn. We should dive at that time of day for the purposes of this research. There will also be some nocturnal sharks. There are way too many sharks. Well, I can't spoil it. But it was kind of a pain to try to make it through this area with how many sharks there were. So, that's kind of fun. We get to go observe turtles. I have a catalog sitting here on my desk. That's like a World Wildlife catalog. World Wildlife Fund or whatever it is. And it's got like a bunch of plush of like cute animals, and I love it. It's because I like animals and I like cute things. We got I mean, they're like cute but unconventional, which makes them better. So like we got a three-toed sloth plush doll. We got a bucket of frogs. We got a black jaguar plush doll. We got a Duke monkey. Oh, that thing's cool. Sumatran rhino. What is this thing? A Przewalski's horse. And some more, a Darwin's fox. That animal looks cool. Alright, I'm done looking at that. We're trying to pick up treasure while getting chased by sharks. That's not always the smartest idea, but I'm not always the smartest person, so deal with me. I got a rock. And yeah, there are great white sharks. There are also tiger sharks. It's a little bit annoying, but what can you do? I don't think I ever mentioned the difference between this game and the first game. I actually never played the first game. I only discovered it when I discovered SkullKid3's YouTube channel. But there's a game that's just called Endless Ocean, and then there's this game which is called Endless Ocean Blue World, or in North America, and it's called Endless Ocean 2 Adventures of the Deep in Europe and Great Britain. And so getting attacked by dangerous animals and actually getting harmed by them is something new in this game that wasn't in the first game. Although, as you can see, like, it's really no big deal, because like by this point in the game I have so much air, and I really don't care if I get attacked by a shark, because I can get like attacked like 9 or 10 times and I'll still have plenty of air left to do whatever I need to do. I guess it's more of a concern when, like, at the beginning of the story, when you're trying to explore areas for the first time. It's like, it adds a sense of excitement and adventure. And here I'm just being stupid and letting myself get devoured by those sharks. But you'll see later that there's a reward for pulsing lots of creatures, healing them with a pulsar. And so finally, the sea turtles. Sea turtle egg laying. On nights with a full moon, green sea turtles that are ready to lay their eggs leave the ocean and climb up onto certain sandy beaches. They lay their eggs where the tide won't reach them, even at its highest point. The turtles dig holes in the sand with their front flippers, eventually creating a hole about the size of their own body, known as a body pit. Sounds violent. I don't know. Body pit. And here come the eggs. It's kind of bizarre to watch. They kind of look like ping pong balls, and I only say that because I've been playing some ping pong lately. But I'll tell that story later. When all the eggs are laid, the turtle covers them with sand. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.